What is up, you guys? It's Lex. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having an awesome day so far. Today we are going to be replacing my rear sway bar with the Whiteline sway bar, and I am also going to be replacing my sway bar end links with the Whiteline sway bar end links. And I also have a rear strut tower brace from Whiteline that we're going to be installing as well. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So we are going to start by removing the wheels and the exhaust. I have a blown gasket again. If you watch my videos, I swear to God, every single video I change that gasket. So
could have been worse. Could have been a Subaru. We could have blown head gaskets instead of exhaust gaskets.
That's true. I'm going to replace that exhaust gasket at the end. But for now, let's go ahead and take everything down. Extremely blown gasket. Here's our blown exhaust gasket of the week. I think I should put a different kind of gasket in there now. Thanks.
Yeah.
Got it. Go. Thank you. Let's start by removing my old sway bar. Okay, now let's zap off the old sway bar end links. Now we're gonna zap off the lower control arm. Here's our left side lower control arm. So now we can swing that, and we have room here. So there's actually 3 14s for each of the brackets that hold the sway bars. There's 2 on the front and 1 on the back, or 1 on the front, 2 on the back, however you want to look at it. So let's do the other side too. I gotta be careful so that it doesn't fall. All right, we have our old sway bar out. So just to recap really quickly, these are all 14s. So you have 1, 2, 3 on each side. Then you have 1 connected to your end links. And like you guys saw, if you take out one of your lower control arms, it's super easy to just swing it out. Then we have our sway bar end links, which we've removed, which are just 2 14s on each side. We have our OEM bolts. These are gonna be reused for the new brackets. And then for these just come out like so. And then you can go ahead and put those on like that. But let's go ahead and attach these brackets. So right here, where our old brackets were, you just want to line up the holes. Now we are going to be putting in the new Whiteline rear sway bar. So this is the old one for reference, and then here we have the new one. You have your bracket, which mounts onto the bracket that we just mounted. So this just slips on like this. And then we have some new hardware go on these. We're going in with our new sway bar. It's gonna go over the control arms, under the axles. As so. There's little bolts you can rest it on just to make your life a little bit easier, but just make sure it's like
It's a hard ass
center.
puzzle.
And then we can move these. Then we're gonna put these brackets on top, and I'm gonna put in the new hardware they gave. It's 2 washers. So I just have these on, just a couple threads, that way I can still move this around so I can get the other side on and so I can adjust my end links. Now for our end links, I just match them to the OEM ones, and then we can go ahead and tighten these once you have your length right. They're about 7 inches for reference, but yeah, let's go ahead and put these on. You guys are at the back of the car, so this is gonna go this way. Let's not forget our washer. As far as which hole of the sway bar I'm gonna put it on, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on the middle one for now, since that's our safest option. And if I need to adjust it later, I can. And I'll give you guys a close-up in a second so you can see. Go. All right, sway bar is tight. Now let's go ahead and tighten the end links. Okay, I was having a hard time tightening the bolt on the, like the top bolt on the end link. So Ronnie has a tip to show us.
So what you can do is you can just put an Allen inside the actual stud that comes out, and then just hold this while you tighten it, which Lex already did on the bottom one, so it just seems to be the top one. And then the only other thing left is just tightening this nut over here, top and bottom, after your height is already set, which Lex already matched this to the OEM sway bar and link. So, real quickly, something here. There we go.
Thank you. I need to play with this a little, but pretty much it's in its place. There we go. There we go, and there we go. The last thing we're gonna do when we're installing the sway bar is we have these sway bar locks. So it just has to be the same orientation on both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. So we have the sway bar installed. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put my exhaust back on, and then we're gonna go ahead and install the strut tower brace. We have a new and improved gasket that we're gonna be trying today. gonna use a little bit of lubricant. There we go. Here we have the new sway bar. And there we have the sway bar end links in the rear. The car is on the ground, and now it's time to install my Whiteline strut tower brace. So I'm literally 4 bolts, and then you can adjust it to length. So that's what we're gonna do. It's really cool, look. I have their tire pressure gauge in here too, which I haven't used, but like, it's nice. Here is the strut tower brace. You can loosen it or tighten it by spinning it. So once you have like the right size, you want it to go like this side down. So now should be good. There we go. Okay, I'm actually gonna replace all 4 of those nuts with some fresh ones. There we have it, guys. Tight and ready to go. All right, guys, well, that's a wrap. The car is gonna get an alignment tomorrow probably, since we did install the front sway bar and end links as well. But I did finally finish installing the rear sway bar end links, and the strut tower brace. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I can't wait to see how the car feels, but I'm sure it's gonna feel amazing because we actually do stock Whiteline products here at the shop. I already had their RCA kit on my car. We pretty much use their products in all of our cars. If you guys are looking for some upgraded suspension components for your vehicle, definitely check out Whiteline Performance because they have some really good quality stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's little video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.